Misode and his brother.
Misode brothers,
yes. They were the ones who brought handball to Ghana.
Okay.
Started from Pando and it just caught fire. Went to Nimba Sports College.
Very well.
Yeah. So when it comes to active sport, even hockey, I remembered when I was very young, there was this hockey team in Pando, and we were told once upon a time they were even called to represent the national team. So Volta region is abound with many talent, but currently it is football and then beach soccer.
Yeah.
That is telling a very good story of the region.
All right.
Just about 3 days ago, we saw river volleyball also starting from the Volta region. So you can just imagine how abundant we are when it comes to sporting activities.
It looks like the Volta region is scoring the first in a lot of things. And that's the kind of encouragement we need, because everything cannot be centralized here in Accra or Kumasi or the other vibrant centers. But Volta region is also playing its part. And we doff our hats off for the kind of energy that Aji and his group are putting into the noise, so people would get to know about the Volta region, sports, and of course the Sports Writers Association of Ghana. So it's 8th anniversary for them. It's a big hooray to our brothers and sisters who are practicing sports journalism in the Volta region. We understand that you have a simple but yet mammoth program for the 8th. Tell us.
Okay, so we are putting together the Kwabena Yeboah public lecture. We dub it Kwabena Yeboah public lecture because we grew up following his footsteps.
All of us.
Yourself.
All of us.
And then Christopher Pokume, so rest in perfect peace.
Yes, sir.
I grew watching all of you and learning a lot from you.
Wow.
And majority of our members have seen you guys as the role model.
We are blessed.
And there is the need to tap from your blessings.
We are blessed.
So we decided to bring Writer down for him to come and tell us about professionalism in the sports.
Okay.
Lately, we've seen that the media landscape has not been as smooth as it was in the past. We want Writer to tell us about the professionalism of the game, fact-checking accuracy, and then where lies that thin line between speed and accuracy.
Exactly.
Should we be looking towards breaking the news first, or we should also be mindful of how we break the news and how truthful the news will be. So we want Writer to actually impart so much onto us. In fact, if you have a knife or a cutlass that is blunt, is not sharpened, I don't think you'll be able to do the job rightly. Yeah. So Writer is coming purposely for us, the journalist.
Okay.
Then we also brought in Godwin Adupo, who was once upon a time,
Milo marathon champion.
Exactly. So he has won it on countless occasions.
He has.
Yes, and he's now retired and he's working with Ghana Revenue Authority. That's GRA.
Yeah.
We want him to inspire our young ones about school sports.
Okay.
Lately, we've heard a discussion about school sports where some headmasters are not also allowing their students to actually engage in school sports, where indiscipline is also cropping in, and also for him to inspire the young ones and let them know that there is life in sports. So it is not those who are dumb that are into sports.
Okay.
He's coming to tell us his life story, how sports actually nurtured him to become where he is now. So we've invited second institutions to also come and tap from the experience of Godwin Adupo. And then we are also going to have a lecture from the NSA director, the National Sports Authority, Madam Filipina.
Yes.
We want her to tell us the state of our sporting discipline in the Volta region. The NSA, they are more or less the entity that will have to support the talent, groom it until we become an elite athlete. So we want to know what they've been doing so far, what their plans has been, and how they can actually rate the region and the direction that we are actually heading towards. And last to also speak will be the regional director for that's Tourism Authority. Okay. Madam Okai. You know, the Volta region is also abound with a lot of tourist destinations.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, and when it comes to tourism, we can boldly beat our chest and say we are one of the best regions when it comes to tourism. So we want to see how the the tourism industry can also blend sports with tourism. Yeah. So that when we say you are going to probably maybe cater then you should be aware that when you go to Qatar, there's an opportunity to go and play beach soccer.
Exactly.
Maybe when we go to Haveji, we can do this. When we go to the Monkey Sanctuary, there is an opportunity for sporting activity to actually take place. So we want to see how the Ghana Tourism Authority can also formulate something around sports, so that we can actually use tourism as a vehicle just to drive our issue of promoting the game.
You see, listening to all these facts and figures and these ideas being shared by Eric, I'm just forced to ask, so why didn't you throw us an invitation so that we all come to the Volta region, so that we all come and learn from our Papa himself, Kwabena Yeboah, because there are a lot of stories that you would get to learn anytime you have an interaction with him. Okay, my producer, please, let's put the banner on the screen again, quickly, just for 30 seconds before we say goodbye to our guest. There you go. Thank you very much. So it's a public lecture, the Kwabena Yeboah public lecture. Of course, the main speaker is the writer himself, but the theme is 8 years of SWAG Volta, the impact and development in sports journalism. It's on the 9th of April at 10 a.m. at the Nagrat Hall in Ho. So our colleagues, Eric will be there, Charles Osesibe will be there. It's good to see Madame Filipina there as well. It's also good to see Godwin Adupo. Many years ago, he was the National Milo Marathon champion. And, you know, all these are coming to add grace and ornament to this event. We can only say a very big thank you and hope and pray that it only grows bigger and better as they move forward. And for those of us, whether we've been invited or not, we'll be there. He knows. He knows. So, Eric, thank you very much.